your butt over here, I'm gonna start drinking without you.
Really, Anise? This early? Damn, girl. All jokes aside, welcome everyone. How's it going? Good morning. For those who it is still morning, like me. But for everyone else, just hi, I guess. At any rate. Time for more character stories. Question numero uno is, who next? How about Phantom? I feel like this would be funny. Phantom the Librarian. Finding these materials is harder than I thought. I planned to finish this paperwork early so I could get some sleep. It's nearly dawn, I still haven't completed it? Oh no. Poor Commander. Commander, may I come in? Yeah. You're still working at this hour? As far as I know, we don't have any urgent tasks assigned to us. Is something the matter? Not really. Just having a hard time locating the exact materials I need. I see. If someone with your authorization is having a hard time accessing these materials, how about visiting the Central Government Library? I believe Bestseller Squad is overseeing it. Wait, who's part of that squad? How come I didn't think of that? Thanks, I'll check it out tomorrow. Okay then, in the meantime, get some rest. Comforted by the thought I'll be able to finally be able to locate the materials I need, I quickly fall asleep and sleep soundly. The next day. This must be it. In front of me is a building that has the unmistakable air of a library. Gingerly pull on the slightly aged-looking door handle. As the door opens, the pungent smell of musty books wafts from inside. The library's interior is unveiled. Welcome! No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I decided to go German there. Have you come to borrow some books? Before I've had time to properly take in the surroundings, a girl steps in front of me and blocks my view. Are you from Bestseller Squad? You know who I am? Does that mean you're here on the President's orders? What? Oh wait, she's Elysion, I think. If not, how do you know my true identity? I'm only here because Roppy recommended it to me. Roppy? A member of... Wait, say no more. Being a librarian, I'm well versed in the goings-on of the ARG. Allow me to venture a guess. This Roppy you speak of is from Counter Squad. You are their commander. Counters, not counter. Yes, I know. The Counter Squad. I assure you, I added an S at the end. Must have blended into my pronunciation. Of course, Phantom. She's fumbling now. That is their full name, right? Nothing I'm missing? No, just counters. I knew I was right. Anyway, allow me to formally introduce myself. Name is Phantom. I work as a librarian. Nice to meet you. Came by because there's some materials I'm looking for. I see. Please, have a seat now. As you can see, this library is quite large. Houses a vast amount of information. Unless you know precisely what you're looking for, you're bound to get frustrated wandering about these stacks. If you would, could you write down the materials you're searching for? Alright. Phantom takes out a small piece of paper emblazoned with a charming pattern. Such pretty paper. I see you have good taste. I made it myself to use as a calling card. Calling card? Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't know that she is, like, the Phantom Thief. Forget I said anything. Please write down what you're looking for. Okay. Right. Here you are. That's quite the gemstone. Did she steal that one? This might take some time to track down. Also, I just noticed it, but ever so barely, you can see her belly button. Is that okay? No problem. Can I have a look around in the meantime? Go ahead. Just don't venture in too deep, or you might get lost. She turns on her heel and heads into the library's collection. I also get up and slowly explore the library. She's giving herself away. Even at the very, very first meeting. Garbled text. Modern literature. Mechanical engineering. World history. National defense and military studies. I originally intended to look around and see what books were available, but the litany of misspellings in the library catalog leaves me scratching my head. I eventually decide to just walk around and see what I can find. The building is much larger than I initially anticipated. As I walk along the path, I stumble upon an imposing iron door that is at odds with the otherwise comforting atmosphere of the library. What's this? Storage room of some kind? Locked? What did I do? Ah, you scared me. Phantom pokes her head out from behind the thick iron door. I told you not to head too far into this place. How did you get here? What were you doing in there? This is my workspace. I found most of the books you were looking for. One that was eluding me, looking for inside here. There are books in here too? Yes. I suppose I can share this information with you as well. I trust you. We barely met! Books and materials that can be disclosed to the public are stored outside, whereas those that are to be kept confidential are inside here. Information on the surface, Nikke's, raptures, things of that nature. I see you take your job quite seriously. Indeed I do. Would you like to take a look around? Phantom holds the door open. Only a small space containing a single desk. Bit cramped in here. Did they use like the same few backgrounds for everything? An extra security measure of my design to keep anyone from accidentally wandering in. This space is my studio. Though you can't see it, the wall next to that desk has a door leading to another room containing all the sensitive material. I see. The desk is cluttered with stacks of books as well as a tablet and headset. On the tablet, the screen is filled with images of clipped news articles. 20-year-old steals 80-year-old's belongings and vanishes. Gold necklace near blank park in the Ark. Address confirmed, sending calling card. What kind of work do you do here? What's with these news clippings? It's nothing. Anyway, I just found the last source I needed. Follow me. Okay. I follow Phantom back to the front counter. Write your name here, along with the titles and spy numbers of the books you're borrowing. This method of keeping record is quite quaint. Digital data storage is convenient, but it also comes with many risks. That's one of the reasons why this library was created in the first place. While it can be a bit cumbersome at times, we feel these old-fashioned methods are quite suitable. I see. What's this book? A thief leaps over buildings. Oh, that? That's the book of the month. I highly recommend it. Wink, wink. Mind you, it's got nothing to do with me being interested in thieves. I didn't say anything about that. I don't like thieves. Phantom, learn to shut up. You're gonna give yourself away. I'm certainly not a thief myself. It's just a well-written novel with lots of twists and turns. Okay, you could have just said that and not mentioned the thief part, but whatever. Real page turner. Aha. Anyway, thanks for all the help, Phantom. You're welcome. If you ever need anything else, feel free to stop by anytime. Oh, be mindful of the return date. Expecting it back in 2 days' time? Not exactly a lot of time. After returning to the commander's room, I open the book and start focusing on my work again. What's this? Document Soul on Nikke. What could this be about? Chapter 1. Experiment and Result. Phantom gave me the wrong book. While I can make out the words with some effort, it's a slog to work through the litany of misspellings. I should be able to finish this assignment with the other material she gave. I'll just ask her about it when I return everything. What do you mean? This book is perfectly fine. In fact, I wrote it myself. You did? I find it ironic that the librarian is prone to misspellings. To be precise, I transcribed some records into written form. Why is all the wording so muddled? Is it a failsafe since it's classified information? While the information contained in there is indeed top secret, the truth is... the project was cancelled halfway through. I naturally ceased transcribing the findings and didn't have the time or inclination to check the spelling. Hold on. Yes? You're telling me these misspellings weren't intentional? Yes. Then, could you tell me what you meant to say? Documentation on Nikke's. Chapter 1. Experiment and Result on the Brain. I quietly returned the books. Oh my god. She's just terrible at spelling. That's hilarious, the librarian who's terrible at spelling. Modern literature, mechanical engineering, world history. I think she fixed all the signs. Oh no, I fixed all the signs. The catalog was laminated, never thought of changing it. I've gotten so used to working with analog materials that I found even a laminating machine intimidating. Did your other squad members never say anything? Neither of them usually comments on my spelling. One doesn't seem to pay it much mind, the other finds it amusing. I see. Wait, who are the other two? I'm curious. How pathetic, here I am working as a librarian. And I don't even know how to spell properly. Just use spell check. I appreciate you trying to cheer me up. Anyway, now that's all fixed, it's a load off my mind. Before, everyone who visited the library had a heck of a time trying to find what they wanted. Now they'll be able to locate books in an instant. Did you read the book I recommended? Oh, the thief book? Yes. It wasn't exactly highbrow literature, but it was a fun, frothy read. So you liked it? In that case, I can recommend more books to you, monsieur. Oh, she's French. Oh god, I feel like she and Mustang would get along like a house on fire. Does that mean I have to try and do all this in French now? Like Mustang? But I'm afraid I can't today. Why not? I have work to do. Is it the transcription work you mentioned earlier? No, that's not it. I only did that once. You're a terrible liar, you know? Okay, fine. I realize we haven't known each other for very long. I feel I can trust you. Yep, do you remember what I told you about why this library was created? Digital data storage is convenient, lots of risks. Exactly. Amongst those risks, the most prominent and pernicious is hacking. That's why I transcribed that confidential information to written form. I mean, if you're worried about hacking, just get Exia to help you. She's the, like, elite #1 top hacker in the Ark. Sounds like you're doing important work. I am. I take great pride in my work as a librarian, but not your spelling. And then I won't disturb you. Thank you. I'll head back in and get to work. Huh? Before closing the iron door, Phantom drops a piece of paper which looks familiar. Tonight I will retrieve the precious item from the evil one's clutches. Phantom Thief. Phantom Thief? I stare at the firmly closed iron door for a moment, then hesitantly move away. The time has come. I shall undo the heinous deeds committed by the wicked. This mask? Phantom? I caught the act. Caught red-handed. You're under arrest. Monsieur? Why are you still here? You dropped this earlier. Oh. What's this? It's not mine. It has the same pattern as the paper you gave me when I first came here. The handwriting is also identical. Considering the fact it's been spell checked, I'm guessing it's quite important. Yes, that's right. I've been copying down some books from lines from a book series having to do with thieves, that's all. Really like thieves, huh? Yes, I like them very much. Nothing to do with them personally. Anyway, it's getting quite late, why don't you head home? Okay. Aren't you going to go back into your office? There's somewhere else I have to stop by first. At this hour? Yes. Okay, see you next time. After saying goodbye, I leave the library. Or at least I pretend to. Michael, hello, welcome. Do more character stories. Oh, and of course the hydrate. I got some coffee today. Ah, the sound of the wind, it's music to my ears. Later than I expected, but it's as if the darkness is welcoming me with open arms. Now, to retrieve what was unjustly stolen, the phantom thief shall depart. Phantom grips the handle connected to the zip line, the roof soars through the air. Having followed Phantom up to the roof, I watch in awe as she leaps off the edge. I proceed to follow her to where the zipline takes her. Phantom enters the first floor of an old building. Thanks to the low ceiling and wide open window, clear view of both the interior and Phantom. I can smell the stench of evil. This is the place! I don't smell anything. The opulence of this necklace is completely at odds with the decrepit surroundings. This must be it. To think there are fiends out there who would steal from good-hearted people. I, the Phantom Thief, will grant no quarter to those who have done this. Why is she monologuing so passionately when there's no one around? Hold on. 2 necklaces here. Which one should I take? I don't know why. I'm just working through one accent after another. Should she have known beforehand which one she needed to take? Seems I have no choice. Times like this, there's only one solution. For the time being, I will take them both. After confirming which one is a stolen item, I'll come back and return the other. It's not stealing. I'll be returning it later today, no tomorrow. Oh right, got to leave a calling card. And with that, I'm off. Justice shall be upheld. Swoosh. Climbs out through the zipline connected to the window. Once I'm sure Phantom has left, I climb through the window into the room, head to the note, and read it. I toko both nekalasak al brenag one back. Phantom Thief. Man, she really needs to, like, go to, like, a vocab lesson or something. Not enough time to check the spelling. I correct the spelling errors and scrumptiously make my exit. Welcome! Oh, hello again. You owe me a book recommendation from yesterday. Oh, just a moment. Many books I want to recommend might take some time to bring them all. Take your time. Phantom returns with a tray full of books related to thieves. These novels all feature thieves as the protagonists. These are ones where they specifically go up against the hard-nosed detective. Let me show you my most cherished book. All about the minds that thieves should have. What do you think? Feel free to choose whichever appeals to you. They're all super interesting. They all seem like a lot of fun. They really are. Once you fall for a thieves' charm, there's no going back. You really seem to like thieves. You bet I do. I'm a huge fan. What is it about them you like so much? Oh boy. Can't believe I finally found someone I can talk to about this. I can officially die happy now. First of all, thieves can act freely. They live according to their own belief system, independent of the law, while also upholding justice. Ah, the gentleman thief. Isn't that amazing? I see. Since you like him so much, have you ever considered becoming one yourself? Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Just because I'm a fan doesn't mean I want to be one. Why not? I think it'd be cool. You could be the Phantom Thief. Do you really think so? At the end of the day, thieves are, in fact, robbers of a kind. Perhaps, but the thieves in most books are righteous. That may be true, but others may not always perceive it that way. That's why they hide the shadows and work alone. Actually, I saw a thief yesterday. What? It was just their silhouette from afar. Seemed they were gliding along a zipline of some kind. Is that so? A real thief in our midst. Who'd have thought? I'm sure you would have loved it. Oh, yeah, well, sure. Phantom Thief, Persona 5 crossover. I have never played Persona 5, actually. Or any of the Persona games, for that matter. Next time you see something like that, be sure to let me know. I'd love to see a genuine thief in the flesh. I wonder if everything's going well for the thief now. Oh, what do you mean? Typically, the items that thieves steal are either infused with an ominous aura or they're dangerous materials that could harm others. You should play them. I have a couple of friends who played them. I'll take a look, maybe. At least that's... Oh, no, I'm talking now. At least that's how it is with righteous thieves who stand in opposition of justice. You really are supportive of thieves in their line of work? I'm sure they made off just fine. After all, they're in the Ark and clearly at large. Right. Monsieur? Yes? Which book are you planning on taking? Oh, right, sorry. In the end, I was unable to resist Phantom's infectious fondness for thieves. Ended up bringing around 10 thief-centered books back with me to the commander's room. How to embrace freedom. Knock knock. Come in. Oh, it's Rafi. Commander. I believe all the tasks assigned to us have been completed now. What are you still doing up at this hour? I have to return this book tomorrow. Excuse me? Every single one of these books is about thieves. New hobby, perhaps? Yes and no. I didn't set out to read them, but once I started, I couldn't put them down. I see. Be that as it may, you really should get some rest. Okay, I will. Oh, Rafi. Yes? Did you know thieves actually travel using zip lines? Excuse me? Did you read that one of those novels? Yeah. If you're interested, I can lend it to you later. No thanks. Be sure to get some sleep. Okay. I'm starting to understand why Phantom was so overjoyed at having someone to talk to about all this. As I drift off to sleep, I find myself dreaming about becoming a thief. I visit the library early in the morning to return the book Phantom lent to me. Unlike normally, the library is dead silent. Phantom? Anyone here? While I wander around the library by myself, a familiar tablet on the front counter. What's this? Tapping the screen, it lights up. Phantom wasn't exaggerating about being bad with technology, didn't even set a password. Clippings from different news articles inside the notes function. Family heirloom belonging to a female senior citizen found its way home. Young man in his 20s who stole the heirloom claims his own necklace was also stolen. Police confirmed the safe return of the heirloom. That was so. Next time, check more thoroughly. That's a relief. Managed to return the necklace without getting discovered. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Why shouldn't I be here? The library's open, isn't it? Never thought visitors would be arriving earlier than the librarian. Sorry about that. I went to see the president and left the door open. I finished the transcription I was telling you about before. You have? Did you say that information was confidential? Yes, and? It's just... I understand the desire to transcribe a recording into written form as a failsafe, but if the transcription is done by a Nikke, doesn't the fact that it remembers everything creates an additional security risk? I know what you're thinking. Ah. Don't worry, after I make the book and send it to the higher-ups, the contents of the book are wiped from my memory. Oh. Huh? I'm not making this up to make you feel better. I really don't remember. Wow, legit? You're kidding. Not at all. Every time I carry out this task, all the salient information is wiped from my memory. No need to look so shocked. This is something that we, chose to do. I agreed to it voluntarily, and I believe it must be done. Some things in this world we're better off not knowing. Phantom. Monsieur, I love this job. I get to read to my heart's content to be transported to another world. I become someone else. Sure, there's a price to pay for it, but for me, this job is liberating. You ought to be happy for me. And how I take so much pride in my work. Phantom. Yes? The novel I borrowed yesterday was a bit disappointing. Shock. What? Don't you have something more like the book you first lent me? I believe it was called The Thief Leaps Over Buildings. I suppose I might as well have you start with the masterworks. Nothing else out there that can match that novel. However, just a moment. This library has material on everything, especially when it comes to thieves. Phantom saunters amongst the stacks. For a while, Phantom and I take pleasure in discussing all there is to know about thieves. As for Phantom's nocturnal wanderings as a thief, it appears she's attempting to keep it hidden, so I decide to pretend to be oblivious. Even though, to be honest, anyone would know. New release came out today. I haven't read it myself just yet, but you can borrow it first. As always, be sure to return it in 2 days. 2 days. I'll see you then. I'm not sure if many people could finish a book in 2 days. Okie doke, who next? That was hilarious. Oh, alright, 1 second. I gotta go do a thing real quick. I'll be right back. just chill out to the BGM, I guess. Okay, I'm back. Okay, decisions. Alright. Let's do it. Maid privity. Welcome, dear guest. Please follow me to your table. A moment, privity, if you please. Yes, what is it? Aide leans over and whispers softly into Privity's ear. You ought to address the customers as master. Oh, right. Right this way, master. That's much better. Timid female guest. Excuse me, Yes? I'd like to order... I beg your pardon? Could you please speak up a bit? Blair. Leans in. Privity approaches the customer and listens attentively. I'm sorry, could you please repeat that? Very good. Here's your soft and fluffy omurice. Enjoy your meal. Wait. You didn't recite the spell. Oh. The spell. Oh, there's a spell, it's not really working right now. Huh? Sorry, just a joke. Would you like me to say it now? Yes, please. Oh man, she's really... Privity is really not cut out for this. Hang on, is that like just an extra of like Soda's dresses or something? Aside from the chest, they seem of similar size. Alright. Become tastier. Become tastier. Coochie woochie boing. Please enjoy. Man, she really doesn't like it. You've gotten quite good at casting those spells, haven't you? You don't have to praise me for everything I do, you know. You did well today again. Feels like every day here is my first day. Trying to adapt to this job is way tougher than I'd like to admit. You say that, but you've made remarkable improvements since the beginning. Really? I beg to differ. Time has come. Time for your final assignment. Complete this, you'll officially graduate to become a professional maid right here. So I can finally get out of here? I'll do it. When do we start? It's a perilous mission, fraught with danger. Are you sure you're up for it? Gulp. Of course I am. What reason could I possibly have to refuse? I'll take on any mission you throw at me. Alright then, you'll have to... Oh, come on. Why the sudden cliffhanger? Huh? Why are you just standing there? Also, I have a question. I only just noticed the cat tail. Like, does she have like a special harness or something that she's wearing around like her lower back, or is that like a butt plug? Why are you just standing there? What do you think? I've got something I need to discuss with you, you goof. I mean, I have something to discuss with you, master. 100% butt plug. What's with the outfit? What about it? What's wrong with my outfit? It's a maid outfit. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Considering I'm a maid and all now. Alright, well, what's a maid like you doing here? I'm here to offer you a special experience. I'm supposed to act as your private maid. Seriously? Just a heads up, alright? Opportunities like these don't exactly grow on trees, you know? Better off not turning it down. Sorry, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Good, I knew you'd accept straight away. Wait, what? Did you just reject my offer? That I did. Are you seriously going to turn down this awesome offer? Tell me why. I want a reason. Repeat what you just said. What? About wanting a reason? That's it, that's why I'm turning you down. I don't know the reason behind all this. Well... This is a mission for me to become a professional maid. This is related to you becoming a professional maid. I've been handed a mission. It's the final one before I become a professional maid. Currently, I have to serve as someone's exclusive maid and make sure they are satisfied. And that someone is me. That's right, why me? What do you mean, why? The only person I could think of. Why are you intent on becoming a professional maid? This is the only way I can graduate and move on from this maid thing. Anyway, is that enough reason enough for you? Better not turn me down again or else. I'm serious. I'll be back this time tomorrow. I'll see you then. I was just about to agree to this, but sure, let's go with it. Hello, Master. I'm Privity, your exclusive maid. You're actually going to... Hi there. I'm surprised. Thought you'd be more startled. Don't tell me you're actually used to this sort of thing. Not at all. I knew it. No way you'd have a personal maid before me. I did have one before. What? You did? Who was it? Who? Just kidding. Okay. What kind of work are you gonna do? Not really decided yet? Since I'm here to satisfy you, just let me know if there's anything you require. Handle stuff like cleaning, laundry, cooking, or whatever else you might need. You'll do anything I ask. Only if that'll satisfy you. Start by cleaning this room. Just cleaning? That's it? Why, can't you do it? How can that be? I'll make this room so immaculate you can eat off the floor. With that, Privity begins cleaning. I leave the room as to not get in her way. Meanwhile... Cool, this is the cup the commander uses. Privity gingerly picks up a cup and examines it closely. He seems to be quite fond of this design. I'll have to get him something similar next time I'm out shopping. Oh, she's a tsundere! What the heck am I thinking? Why would I even consider getting something for him? Startled by the unexpected jolt, Privity hastily sets down the cup. It's not because the commander likes it that I wanted to buy it. It's just I like the design, that's it. That's all, yeah, that's it. What's all that noise? Everything okay in there? It's nothing. It's nothing, Master. Nothing's wrong, no need to worry. 1 hour later. Commander's drawer. Isn't nothing My eyes! What's he doing with such an obscene magazine? Oh! Privet. Just cleaning! Don't come in! Oh, so the commander keeps, like, nudie mags around. I'm curious, instead of, like, Playboy, what do they have in the Nikke universe? I imagine any magazine of that nature would belong to Tetra, for sure. Like, Mustang's got, like, you know, a whole Playboy mag setup thing going on. 3 hours later. Has she actually been cleaning at all? So far, she's just been going through all my stuff. So this is the type of music the commander likes. I wonder what he finds so appealing about it. Doo-doo-doo. Not as bad as I thought. Hold on, I should note down the song title. Privity begins diligently writing down the singers and song titles. 6 hours later. Now there's no sound at all. With a hint of unease, I decide to take a peek inside. The state of the room has not changed a bit. She actually hasn't been cleaning, she's just been looking through all my shit. Making me wonder what exactly Privity has been up to all this time. Master, I told you not to come in. I'm cleaning. Let me help. No, no, you don't have to. I can do it on my own. Please. I want to help. If you're that insistent on helping, I guess you can lend me a hand. She was just snooping through all my stuff the entire time. The unreliable maid. How may I be of service today? Recalling the cleaning Privity did the day before, it seems cleaning might not be a good idea. Could you do my laundry? You mean wash your clothes? Easy peasy, just like yesterday. I'll get that taken care of and be right back. A moment later. Isn't even a big load, I'll be done with it in no time. I have to make up for my screw-up before. Yeah, you were just going through all of my shit and not actually cleaning anything. Oh, man. First up, the commander's clothes, obviously. Privity casts a few furtive glances in both directions, then sniffs the pile of clothes. They smell wonderful. Why is she sniffing my clothes? Quickly tosses the clothes she was holding into the washing machine. Yeah, she is she is very much tsundere. Looking through all my shit, sniffing my clothes. What in the world came over me just now? It must have been because I was curious about the detergent he uses. She's trying so hard to like justify everything. Definitely not because I like him. In a split second, Privity's hand freezes. Privity swiftly darts into a corner of the laundry room. What's she doing with my underwear? I realized this was his style. What are you doing in the corner? What are you doing here? Just curious to see how things were going. What is it you've got behind your back? What? What are you talking about? I'm not hiding anything. Then why are your hands behind your back? Can't you see I'm in the middle of doing laundry? Just hurry up and leave. After being chased away, I make my way back to the commander's room. 1 hour later. All done. That felt like it took a while. Of course it took some time. You should have seen the number of clothes I had to wash. Somehow I don't entirely believe her, I'll let it slide though. Are you feeling warm? No, I'm not. Why do you ask? Your face is red. And your clothes seem a bit wet too. I think I don't feel too well. Since I finished my task, I should be on my way now. Privity scurries off in a hurry. With a sense of apprehension tugging at my heart, I head to the laundry room. Only to find my clothes hanging there dripping with water. It seems I'll need to do another spin cycle. Final mission. I swear to God, she was sniffing the commander's underwear or something. She had to be. She's like a closet freak, yo. How may I be of service today? Memories of the cleaning and laundry services provided by Privity flood my thoughts. The only thing left is, you can cook for me. Oh, you're hungry? I've cooked a whole bunch at the maid cafe. I'm pretty confident. Okay, this might go a bit better. You wait right here. A moment later. Here's your soft and fluffy almond rice. Sets down a plate of almond rice with my face skillfully drawn in ketchup. At first glance, it seems perfectly fine. Try it. Oh, wait. Master, if you'd like, I can recite the spell for you. Yes, please. Become tastier. Become tastier. Wait, that's not right. Coochie woochie boing. Dig in. Thanks. I scooped up a mouthful of the omo rice and take a bite. You don't look too happy. I poured my heart and soul into making this. Don't tell me it doesn't taste good. It's too spicy. What? That can't be. Oh my gosh, it's so spicy. I didn't even add anything spicy. Don't tell me. After— oh. She used hot sauce instead of ketchup. How is this even possible? This isn't ketchup at all, it's hot sauce. Seriously, I can't even get cooking right. I was so sure I could handle this at least. This is all your fault. How is it my fault? You knew I wouldn't be able to help myself. Why would you ask me to clean your room of all places? Now she's just straight up admitting it? The place you live in that's filled with all the things you use on a daily basis? I never stood a chance. I couldn't resist my curiosity about every little detail. That's why it took so long. As if that wasn't enough, you even asked me to do your laundry. Of course I'd be curious about the clothes you wear, the detergent you use. How could you be so careless? You even had your underwear in your laundry pile. Anyway. No way I'd be ever be able to finish a loop properly. Last but not least, the cooking. I was beside myself with excitement at the mere thought of you eating something that I had made personally. I wasn't able to concentrate at all. Damn, girl really can. There you have it. I'm done. Officially finished with this whole professional maid thing. I'm leaving. As Primity turns to leave, I grab her hand. You can't just cut and run after telling me you have feelings for me. Wait, what? What in the world are you talking about? All those feelings of curiosity and excitement, they revealed to me that you like me. What? Don't be ridiculous. How could I ever feel that way about you? If anything, you thinking that way just means you probably like me or something. Why are you not saying anything? Are you saying I'm right? Ooh, where do we go? You know what? Yes. Romance option. What did you say? I am? Sorry, I think I might have misheard you. Could you say that again? Wait, no, I mean... You can't go blurting stuff like that without warning. That's cheating. If you say that, Master, anything else you acquire from me? Don't think I'm saying that out of any warm and fuzzy feelings. As your exclusive mate, I haven't really done anything impressive. After all, I've still got this mission to complete for graduation. I long to see a smile on your face. Huh? Nothing important. How may I be of service? Leans in. Oh? Wait a moment. Why are you coming so close? I mean, it's not like I don't like it. This is moving too fast. Huh? Oh, he's just head patting her. Why are you patting my head? What I want is not an exclusive maid, but the usual privity. Eh? What are you saying? Thanks for making an effort for me. Just seeing that made me happy. Does that mean I graduated? That's right. If it's okay with you, I say we go somewhere nice to celebrate. Might have take this as you asking me out on a date. Well, I was feeling a bit peckish, not a bad suggestion. What are you in the mood for? I'd like to check out the menu first. Of course, it's not like I won't go if the menu isn't to my liking, but it'd be nice to have something I find delicious too. Oh, I thought he was gonna go in for a smooch. I was wrong. I really thought he was gonna go in for the smooch. I'm curious, does he have a romance scene with Rosanna? Warmest regards. Philanthropist. Greetings, boss. I've come to give you my regards. That's a snappy suit. Things must be going well for you. Indeed they are, thanks to you. No longer being harassed by outlaws. Now that things are going my way, there's no need for you to go out of your way to assist me. If it wasn't for your help all those years ago, I wouldn't be standing here now. Ah yes, how many years has it been now? Nearly 4, if you can believe it. With that in mind, might I extend a small courtesy? It is little more than a pittance, given the grand scale of Hedonia, but... a briefcase. Least I can do to repay you for all the kindness you have shown me. You flatter me. You make it sound like as if I'm some kind of self-help guru. Since you were kind enough to bring it in, might as well put this money to good use. I'll be seeing you around. Consigliere, you may enter. Ooh, snappy. You called, miss? Do you recall that organization which popped up in our district recently? The one frequenting in human trafficking. Use this to purchase all of their goods from them. Men and women, doesn't matter. Do you intend to keep them on as employees? There used to be a time when I would have. Now that I've taken my oath, I cannot. Before we exterminate the perpetrators, we must assure the innocent victims are a safe distance. Understood, I'll make the necessary preparations. Who is it this time? Today's been a revolving door of callers. Not a visitor, but rather mail delivery. Give it here. Sender is Anthony. Where have I heard this name before? One of the previous bosses had a son by that name. That's it. Took a tumble off the terrace, did he not? How exactly does a dead man go about mailing letters? Most puzzling indeed. Shall I open it? Read it out loud for me, will you? You killed my boss, now I'll kill yours. Blood for blood. Great, not only is our ghostly friend sending letters, but he's speaking in riddles. The boss he's referring to is most likely his father, whom I did have whacked. Who does he mean when he says he'll kill my boss? I've been the boss of this organization for a while now, still having to deal with this nonsense? Wait. Could he be... Sigh. This jamoke is going down. Even in our line of work, we still have basic moral standards. Consigliere. Yes? How many days do you need to kill them? 1 week. I mean, 3 days. That's better. But boss, what exactly is your plan? I'm going to see the man this revenant considers to be my boss. I'm queen of the underworld, I cannot allow an innocent human to die because of this foolishness. It's been a while since I didn't have to be out on a mission. I'll take this time to finish up some overdue reports and miscellaneous chores. Still some time left over, I'll head to the Ark and take care of some other things I've been putting off. Hey there. How have you been? Anyone giving you any guff? Rosanna, what are you doing here? You could at least pretend to be excited to see me. Then again, it has been quite some time since we last worked together. Perhaps you've forgotten exactly who I am and you no longer fear me. That's about it. Good. Well, what do you need? Nothing special. Came to stay for a while, 3 days tops. Trouble brewing in the underworld, which I can't divulge at the moment. Don't want to scare you off with the details. Slump. She plops down on the sofa. What are you staring at? Do I have something between my teeth? I'm flattered if a handsome man can't keep his eyes off me. Nobody likes a man who stares too lasciviously. You said you're staying for 3 days? That's right. And you'll be in here that entire time. Naturally. Don't get your undies in a twist, I'll keep my hands to myself when you're sleeping. Okay. Unless you prefer me not to? Oh, damn. No thanks. Then we're on the same page. That's the gist of it, let's have some fun. If we play our cards right, we'll come out of this smelling like roses. Omerta. Cohabitation, day 1. Where are you going? Taking a shower. Oh, gotcha. Is there a window in there by any chance? No? Why? Never mind, go do your thing. I'll stay here and keep lookout. Okay. Oh, alright. Another hydrate. One moment, please. I need some more caffeine. Damn. Swoosh. Besides the sound of the running water, there's complete silence. It's nice. I think I'll linger and appreciate the silence a little longer. Well, there goes the silence. Gunshots. What's going on? Oh, nothing much. Some kids were playing baseball outside and broke the window. So I threw the ball back at them. There are bullet casings on the floor. It's crazy how different modern baseballs are. Perhaps more importantly, why aren't you wearing anything? You could have at least wrapped a towel around your waist. I'm no expert on the male form. I think I'm looking at the cream of the crop right now. I hurry back to the bathroom. Damn, does that mean the commander's packing some real heat down there? Rosanna's loud guffaws can be heard in the living room. Perhaps I should stay in the bathroom for a while. Afternoon. All in? Then I'm all in as well. Let's see what you got. I reveal my hand. Oh, we're playing cards. Full house. Seems you're getting the hang of this game, mister. Not surprising, considering we've been playing for hours. That's true. I think we wrung all the fun we can get out of poker. How about some mahjong? Mahjong. It's great for killing time. Typically, you need 4 players, but we can make it work with 2 if we want. What's that? Nothing? Just wait here a moment. Heads out into the hallway. You, get over here. Gasp. Is this a wire? A garrote? Are you insane? This damn base is packed to the gills with Nikkes. What good are they? Apparently any random Yahoo can waltz right in if they want to. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, to play Mahjong with 2 players. Rosana? Yeah? Are we really okay? What are you so worried about all of a sudden? Just some low-life hood screwing around? Got the boss of Hedonia watching your back, so relax. You don't have any intention of telling me the truth, do you? Nope. How about this? What do you say we make a gentleman's wager? If you win, I'll tell you the straight dope, no BS. If I win, then you owe me. Owe you what, exactly? I heard Coin Rush held an event a while back with a unique prize. Something to do with Noir and Blanc? If I'm not mistaken, a kiss. Oh, that event! I remember now. If I win, I get to plant one on you. You're on. Are you for real? I'm warning you, I'm not gonna hold back like those two did. I don't intend on losing. If you win, then we don't have to do anything. Best out of 3, no going back. Alright, before we do this, let's make sure we're on the same page. Best out of 3, it probably should be 3 kisses. Or some other physical act that's 3 times more intense. Jeez. Let's stick with 3 kisses. You drive a tough bargain, fine. Let's get this show on the road. Midnight. My lips feel battered and bruised. Were they just making out for a while? How come you're sleeping on the sofa? Well, I can't make you sleep on the sofa. Why not? I sleep well anywhere. Besides, I have no intention of sleeping tonight. You're gonna stay up? Why? I need to stay on guard. To make sure we don't have any more run-ins with mischievous little rascals like we did earlier. Okay, you're clearly lying to me. How perceptive of you. Let me tell you something, knowing the truth here won't do you any good. Kind of thing that has to be kept in strictest confidence. Being privy to this information will only put you in danger. That's about the last thing we need right now. End up getting dragged into this, forget 3 days, I'll have to watch your 6 for the rest of your life. You don't want that, do you? Unless you're some weirdo who gets off at being surrounded by CD characters like myself. Anyway, just go to sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I guess I'll head to bed. A wise decision. You know what? Pretty solid spot. I get to watch a good-looking fellow like you fall asleep. Some nice eye candy to keep me going during the night. Were they just making out for a while? Because he said, my lips feel battered and bruised. I guess they were just making out for a while because she won the bet. Few days later, morning. Faint voices in the distance. Oh, consigliere. Boss. Your 3-day deadline is up. Have you got any good news? Yes? Interrogated a few people, located their hideout. Just come back from paying them a little visit, they won't be bothering you anymore. And what about Anthony? He was alive? The man who fell from the terrace was a hired actor. Oh, damn. This guy's seen too many soap operas. Whatever. He's finally met his maker, no longer poses a threat to Mister. Better get going. Make sure you clean everything up and keep this under wraps. Yes, boss. Did everything work out? No 2-bit hoods are gonna be taking pot shots at you, or trying to sneak in and wring your neck. Our late-night poker sessions will be drawing to a close. I won't be able to see your face when you wake up in the morning. Back to the underworld for me. And you can go back to your peaceful everyday life. Right. Well, thank you. Anyway, I'm leaving. No need to see me out. Is this how life is for you every day? Not sure. Not every day, more or less the same. Anything I can help with? If you're not averse to killing a few folks, plenty you could help me with. I wouldn't recommend you take that path. I'm your commander, you can always talk to me. Unless I'm hearing this wrong. Sounds to me you just want to spend more time together. Despite the fact you spent 3 full days cooped up in that room of yours. Just worried about sending you back without knowing what's going on. You're right. No point in me trying to keep you at arm's length. Just gonna give you those puppy dog eyes and keep pestering me. A bit random. Planning on heading over to my favorite restaurant on Royal Road. Celebrate everything working out swimmingly, planning on having some good food, a few glasses of whiskey. You're telling me all this because... I'm just saying. The whiskey at this place is extra stiff. I mean, I just inconvenienced for the past few days. If that certain someone were to stop by the restaurant, and under the pretext of wanting to try the whiskey, they'd be more than welcome. Even if it end up getting a bit sauced, I wouldn't begrudge them for it. If they played their cards right, they'd even have another chance at claiming the prize of a certain bet made earlier. I'm gonna head out, see ya. Try not to get yourself shot and stay in one piece. See you around. Wait, where were Rafi and the others this entire time? Like, legit question. I know Rosanna's been hanging around, but where are the other 3 that are usually here? Do you have a name for your reservation? Rosanna? Right this way, sir. Enjoy your meal. Probably hiding? You think so? So, you came after all. You said you'd be here. That I did. I half wished you wouldn't show up. Why? I'm not like Sakura or Moran. I have my fair share of enemies. Those 2 have found a way to maintain the sliver of their humanity in spite of our profession. Can't say the same for myself. I crush whatever or whoever displeases me. That's why I wanted to make a clean break with you. Even when we were no more than Nikke and Commander, they sent Hitman after you. How much worse would it get if we became closer? You'll be there to protect me, right? You say that as if it'll be easy. You do have a point. Before I left, you said something about wanting to talk more. I'd like to take you up on that offer. Before I forget. Ah yeah, the whiskey. Cheers. Clink. Is this the last part? Oh no. Wait, that was only episode 3? Okay, episode 4. Now that you're here, ask me whatever you want. Nothing's off limits. What is your cup size? Ooh, you or this organization? You, obviously. Me? I'm the head of Edonia. Also part of Underworld Queen, lest we forget. Also the woman who recently spent a few nights at your place. Let's try and stay on topic. Fine, if you insist. I think you already do all of that, however. Perhaps I should elaborate some more. Born in Ephialtes, the Outer Rim's entertainment district. Mother worked there, father was a feckless sovereign. Never got to meet him. Don't even know what he looks like. Mother died long time ago. You're probably wondering why I'm telling you all this. You're a hotshot commander. Fast track to become a member of the upper crust yourself. If you ever come across someone you suspect may be my father, I want you to notify me. I'll make sure he gets his comeuppance. I've been meaning to ask. How can you kill humans if you're a Nikke? Good question. Fair question. The inhibitors on members of Underworld Queen are less restrictive. Oh. It's a lot like Perilous Siege. Oh, right. D and her compatriot, whose name I do not remember at this time. If we're meant to keep the Underworld in check, it wouldn't make sense to hamstring us. Having said that, it doesn't mean we can go around shooting people willy-nilly. Like any heroic figure opposed to taking life, I myself must be obliged to abide by certain rules and regulations. As a result, I do everything within my power to ensure whoever I got in my sights remains alive. Also have a little workaround with my subordinates. All I've got to do is stick them on the target, bam, 2 shots to the body, 1 to the head. After all, it's much easier for a human to kill a fellow human. When in doubt, lackeys. Now it's my turn. Something you wanted to ask me? Of course. More than a few? I've got a list. What's near the top then? Let's see. You got a girlfriend? Not at the moment, that's a secret. Not at the moment. You want one? I suppose it'd be nice. Cool. Back to you. What else are you curious about? What exactly was the reason for just asking me that question now? Honest answer and diplomatic answer. Which do you want? Honest? Playfully tugs at the pocket of my shirt. Because I like what's underneath this. Excuse me? Remember? When you came running out of the shower? I liked what I saw. Damn. Dude must really be packing underneath those under those pants. Shame all I could do was look. I can see it now, you carefully styling your hair, every strand is in place. Then me making it messy again with my hands, wouldn't that be fun? We'd have to be an item for that to be okay. Otherwise it'd be crossing the line even by my fairly libertine standards. If you ask me, you've harassed me plenty already. Don't be such a prude, this isn't even close to harassment. My turn. What are your thoughts on hooking up with me? I do a spit take. Come again? You heard me. If I say yes, then what happens? Not sure? To start off, you had to spend the night with me. It wouldn't be like the last few days at your place. Okay, this is getting spicy. I choke on my water. Going forward, I'll protect you forever and ever. Whether it's the Outer Rim or the Ark. As long as it's somewhere I can reach you, no one will harass you for the rest of your days. Too maudlin? I don't think it suits me either. It'd be one thing if I was a poet composing a sonnet to her beloved. But I'm Rosano, the leader of Hedonia. My name inspires fear in the hearts of men. For me to go out of my way to protect someone, all because of how I feel about them, is unprecedented. And if you turn me down after I've just opened up to you, then you'd be the first to make a fool of me as well. What's your answer? Let's give it a shot. In that case, how about we head to my place? Right now? That's what most people who are together do, isn't it? It's only the first day. Moving too quickly for you? How about tomorrow? Why are you in such a hurry? I'm greedy. Whatever I want, I get. You're someone who spends their days in rarefied air. I didn't want you to get hurt because of me. I tried to do my best to drive you away. But you insist on stepping into the shadows of your own accord. I can't stop you. Why should I hold back? Tomorrow it is. Splendid. This is gonna be fantastic. Best I bid you adieu before I end up changing my mind. Rosanna motioned somewhere behind me, her subordinates draw close. You called, boss? Escort this man back to his house. Treat him as you would treat me. As for you, mister, I expect you to be prepared when we meet tomorrow. I'd like this to unfold as naturally as possible. I wave as I leave. Where to? The Outpost Command Center. Very well, we'll be taking the boss's vehicle. She has her own car? Hedonia is a rather affluent organization. I must admit, having our own vehicle does put a target on our backs. Boss is more tenacious than anyone I've ever known. Never bodes well for anyone foolish enough to go up against her. Gang member unlocks the car door, holds it open. Oh shit. Oh no, he got shot. Or they got shot. Do I grab his gun and fire back? Or run back into the... I'm running back in the restaurant. That's probably the safest place. Leap behind the car. For a moment, all is quiet. I make a beeline for the restaurant. Endless stream of gunshots erupts from behind me. Oh no, I got hit. Everybody, get down. Help, someone call the ECPU. Oh damn, I got shot. Oh no. Am I in the hospital? I have no words, boss. I'm sorry. Talk is cheap. You told me yourself you took care of Anthony. That's the only reason Mister and I felt the slightest bit safe going outside? You lied? You didn't take care of them, now they're going around wreaking havoc. How do you intend on making this up to me? Can't think of anything? Allow me to make a suggestion. Mister was shot in the left shoulder first. Next bullet landed in his right thigh. Oh, I got shot twice! That's correct. That works out nicely. Oh. Shoulder or thigh, where do you want it? Let's do shoulder. Wait. Ah. Consider your debt paid. I'm gonna give you a second chance. Fail to do your job properly this time around. Oh. Next bullet will be going here. Noted. That'll be all. Rosanna? Hey you, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Hurts a bit, nothing major. Painkillers must be doing their job then. Sweating bullets, kept mumbling all sorts of nonsensical things. I thought you were done for. If you ended up dying that numbskull of a consigliere, and every staff member in this hospital would have had hell to pay. Fortunately for them, you pulled through. I guess so. How long was I out? A day and a half. Was anyone else injured? No, just you. Oh. Those hoodlums were only aiming for you. That's a relief. What are you talking about? Nothing is okay about this. Not even 30 minutes after I prattle on and on about how I'm going to protect you, you end up getting perforated on my turf. I should be ashamed of myself. To be honest, I don't quite understand why I'm getting so riled up. This is all my fault. All I know is how to kill. I don't have the faintest idea of how to protect someone. Really screwed the pooch on this one, I'll admit that. I can tell you one thing. I may not be good at many things, but getting revenge is one thing I excel at. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You have no ties to the underworld? My fault for dragging you into this mess. I'll make them pay for what they've done. So, you don't need to worry about anything. Just focus on getting better. What do you intend on doing to them? Some things you're better off not knowing. This is how things are done here. I understand. I didn't expect you to cave that easily. I'll take that as a sign you're starting to trust me more. Well, now that you've come to, I better get going. I got things to take care of. The seedy character like me keeps hanging around, I'll end up scaring the hospital staff. Wait. What is it? What about your promise? What promise? That I protect you? I already told you I was sorry. Wait. You're not talking about that other promise we made, are you? You're the one who was so eager to do the deed. Give me a break. I'm not an animal in heat. You think I'd be pulling the moves on someone when they just come out of a coma? Okay, fine. I was tempted, I'll admit it. I do have a semblance of common sense, thank you very much. I know, be safe out there. I can't believe this. I held myself back because I didn't want to be out of line. And now you're making fun of me? I wasn't making fun of you. Oh, she leans over my hospital bed. Good. The fact you're making fun of me means you're getting better. Also means this desire isn't just one way. Word of warning, I never do anything half-heartedly. Won't go easy on you just because you've been hospitalized. I knew someone who even had a knife sticking out of their gut and still did it. You really want to do it here? Got a better idea? Perhaps we should at least change locations. Right here is fine. This will be our private room. Unless you want someone else to watch. No? Then it's perfect. Her fur coat slinks off her shoulders. This hospital gown isn't a good look on you? I'll get rid of it. Do they smash in the hospital room? Gang member. We ensured it would all appear to have been the result of infighting. Open and shut case for the ACPU? Well done. No more loose ends? I don't think so. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. What do you mean? The boss wants us to be exceedingly thorough. Anthony is far from our only target. Doesn't matter how big or small the role someone has played. If they pose the slightest threat to the commander, even tangentially, they are to be terminated. Boss's orders. Also to take care of anyone Underworld who has bad blood with Hedonia. It'll be an all-out war. Won't that violate the oath? Forget that? Are we supposed to sit back and allow these attacks to go unpunished? Heaps of evidence attesting to these punks' lack of respect to order. That's our opening, the chance to retaliate. Mustang and the other leaders of Underworld Queen won't be able to protest. You are indeed most thorough, Consigliere. But of course, I have preferred to have all this done before I caught a bullet through the shoulder. Shall we begin? Time to show these fools what happens when you mess with Hedonia. So, they smash. on in the hospital while he's still in recovery. Wait, did they smash or did they just make out? I'm not sure. I remember the bet was like that she would get to make out with him. But they might have just decided to smash. I'm gonna go with smash. If she just wanted to make out with him, she wouldn't have needed to take off his hospital gown. They definitely smashed. That's how I'm going to interpret that scene. And on that note, the answer is yes. When in doubt, they smashed. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. Need to get ready for the day and whatnot. But yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. But yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. And thank you as always, lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Okie doke. Let's see who's on. Here's someone I haven't rated in a while. There we go. But yeah, thank you once again for stopping by. Remember to hydrate, rest up, eat tasty things, all that good jazz, and peace.